You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 4. Yeah! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, y'all already know what it is. It's Valentine's Day. And y'all already know every year when I do this episode, I talk about my love life now and the past. And we're gonna start off, from the beginning. And as a kid, I wasn't lucky with the ladies. Used to get rejected a lot, and that caused me to really go for the person that I want. And yeah, but don't get me wrong. Even though I used to get rejected, I had a little puppy love relationships. I know if I could remember, my first relationship I had was in kindergarten. When PS 138, with this girl, little cute puppy love. And even though I was bullied a lot, I still used to get the girl. I get the bullies were jealous of that. But yeah, it's just like I could be the kids and we didn't know what that was and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I got my first kiss in kindergarten. It was a funny time. But let's talk about a fast forward. But when did I get into my first serious relationship? I got into my first serious relationship in 2007. I know with a girl on MySpace. We met up in the library and that when we started talking. Of course, first impression wasn't the best in her eyes, but I guess as time went on, I grew on her in some kind of way. We started off as friends, and then we just started feeling each other. I mean, of course, I already felt her. I already was feeling her, but then she started feeling for me as well. So eventually we started, staying. Basically, with a slow build up. Me and her were talking for like 8 months, and then we started getting serious. And I like a lot of that relationship was really up and down. Plus, one thing, we was young, so we didn't know like what we were doing. Two, I felt like she didn't know what she wanted at the time, so she thought she wanted to be the idea guy, like she wanted to change the way I was dressing and stuff like that. And she wanted to spend time with me, even though it was just too much the way she was, and in a sort of sense, it was kind of toxic in a sort of sense. But for some reason, it was something about this girl, and yeah, she turned out to be my first love. And yeah, we broke up, and after we broke up, I used to get into temporary relationships, but every time I tried to get into a temporary relationship, I would run back to her because that's where I was comfortable at. And that wasn't the best sign. I felt like very unhealthy on my part. But me and her officially ended in 2010. And yeah, it was really hard to get over her. That was like, she was like my kryptonite. That's how crazy it was to really get over her. So, by 2010, I was completely single. I was dating on and off. Completely single until 2014 when I met this girl at my old spot called Octagon. I was dancing with her, and then I asked for her number, and she was like, "No, I got a man here over there." So before I left, I told her that, well, have a good night. Your man's a lucky guy. So as I walked away, she grabbed my hand and gave me her number. I'm thinking to myself, maybe this girl drunk. She's not gonna remember this when she get home. So I text her just to say good night and make sure you get home safe. And I thought that was it. Next thing you know, I woke up to a text that she hit me up. I was like, oh wow. So as time went on, we started getting to know each other. Even though as to get to know her, she had a man. It was something about her that that really caught my attention. I know she was a really good person, but what she was doing was wrong. So me and her going on the first date. get to know each other, stuff like that. And it went pretty well, you know. At the time when I went on 2 more dates, and then she broke up with her boyfriend, and then ended up with me. And you know, y'all may think this is a good thing, but it is a bad thing as well, because even though me and her relationship was actually pretty good, the bad part was her ex was always around, and it was just a real drama and a real situationship, you know. And me being put in that position it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best thing, you know. So me and her ended in 2015. No, yeah, 2015. Cause that was 2014. But even after that, me and her was on and off. But you know, and you know, after that, I was single. I went on many dates, and things that didn't work out with a lot of people. You know, something that the girls did catch my attention in a way where I could see them long term, or the one that I did want it, they didn't want me in that way. They didn't want me for one thing. Guess what that is? And yeah, they didn't want me to be with them long term. They didn't want me for a hookup session or something like that. And on top of that, I still had trust issues with a lot of females, especially with the 2 serious relationships that I did have. It was hard for me to really, you know, move on and go forward, you know, because I was hurt. I was hurt a lot, you know. I was hurt, so I was tired to the point like, I'm tired of getting hurt, you know. I just want somebody who was real. But you know, of course, you be patient, you know, for all these years. So you know, and I was patient. On top of that, I wanted to get myself together because I felt like I wasn't together at one point, especially with finance. Because how am I supposed to take care of a woman if I can't take care of myself? So I wanted to reevaluate myself and get myself in a happy situation. So when it's time for me to get back in it, I know how to do it. And so 2021, where I'm at now. Well, right now, somebody do got my attention right now, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know, this person I met, she's good. She's good so far. It's just, let's see with how things go, and let's just say that I'm dating for now, and you know, and that's all I can really say about that. You know, basically to see where things go from here. I just decided to, you know, take a chance now, because especially with, you know, 2020, 2021 been crazy. I wanted to give love a try again, you know. And I've been scared for many years, but I want to take a chance again, you know, because love is about taking risks, and that's the best thing that you should go. And yeah, so you know, I'm gonna end this here. But what I do want to say is, if y'all got somebody, you know, be with them, tell them that you love them, do something special for them. You know, we all have a long year, and we all deserve each other. So treat that person right, no fighting, and let them do right by it. You just never know. No, you just never know. So let's hope that, you know, we bring real dating back, real relationship back. No more situationships, no more side guys, side girls, none of that. We need to bring back real love. You know, we need to bring back real love, and I think it's time for that. I think last year taught us that we need to bring back real love. I want to see more engagements. I want to go to some weddings. You know, like I said, if y'all love somebody, just tell them. If somebody that you want, go for it. You know, what the worst thing that can happen? Most likely, no will be the worst thing that can happen. You got to get a love a chance. You got to take risks. So go for that person. Love is love, y'all. Y'all already know the saying, love is love. So just follow your heart. But of course, don't go for anybody, because you know there's too crazy people out there. But go for the person that you know deserve you, and also go for the person that will build you up and not break you down. Because when you get into some relationships, you tend to lose yourself. I lost myself when I had my serious relationships. So when you get to another relationship, make sure you don't lose yourself and build yourself. And I'll be right back. You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 4. Cheer!